I swear to God, your daughter isn't human. Reddit story by writer logical __ luck. So I'm a repair lady for a small hardware store, and I often work evenings 3 to 8. I got a call about an attic access that wasn't opening, and they needed my assistance. It happens all the time at these old houses. The attic entryway doesn't get open for a while and the track locks up. It really doesn't take that long to fix, just a simple track replacement. Takes around 45 to 50 minutes. Anyways, I received the call at 4:30, but I had a few other jobs before then. It was around 6 when I pulled up to the house, and I already did not have a good feeling about this place. The house was in a semi-desolate neighborhood. It had paint chipping, missing roof tiles, a dead garden, and musty old patio furniture across the dead lawn. Honestly, the house had an apocalyptic vibe to it, but I didn't care. I just wanted to finish so I could move on to my last stop. I approached the house with my tool belt across my shoulder and my stepladder at my side, slowly but casually approaching the door. The appearance of the place really didn't scare me. I've been doing my job for around 6 years now, and I've seen a lot worse. As I got to the door, I went to knock, but the door was open. I stepped back a second to peer through the garage window to see if anyone was home. The garage had a hole in the dirty window. I peeked in, but it was pitch black. Honestly, they should have knocked this house down a long time ago, as the surrounding property had real potential. I went back to the door and softly shouted, "Hello, it's Sarah from RG Hardware. I'm here to fix the attic." Just then, a light popped on, revealing the wretched falling off wallpaper, as well as debris all over the floor. Seconds later, a shriveled old lady, she looked about 80, popped around the corner with a welcoming smile. In return, I gave her a big smile and repeated, "Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm here to fix this..." The old lady chimed in. Yes, the attic, of course." She seemed really nice, and for a bit I felt really sad she had to live in this old falling apart house. She showed me to the second floor, where the entrance to the attic is. Along the way, she told me about how nice the house used to look before her husband passed. He was a handyman as well, and he had an eye for good design. But that's not what I would call it. When I got to the entryway, I popped down my stepladder and gave the handles of the attic a couple good pulls. "Yep, she's stuck all right, but I'll be done in no time." She thanked me and dismissed herself. I put on my tool belt and got to work. The second floor didn't look much different from the first floor. Falling apart, wallpaper, debris all over, old paintings, etc. I got my pry bar and stuck it in the entryway, and just as I went to pull, a figure showed in my peripheral at the top of the stairs. It was a girl, around 12, just standing there, kind of shocked. I don't blame her, though. I would be taken back as well if I saw some stranger in my home breaking into my attic. She was wearing PJs with long hair that desperately needed to be brushed. I just smiled, gave her a little wave, and said, "Hi, my name's Sarah. I'm just here to fix this..." I stopped talking as she pointed to the door behind me. I must have been in her way. So I just moved over, and she walked to her room and shut the door. It was strange, but it didn't stop me. It just made me work faster because I wanted to get the heck out of there. 20 or so minutes passed, and I was ahead of schedule. All I needed to do was get the new track from my van. I started to clean up a bit when I heard a noise. I ignored the noise, as these old homes tend to make noises sometimes. But then I heard it again. At that moment in time, I was ready to run out of there. I heard the noise coming from the girls' room, and it was getting increasingly louder. At that point, I flew down the stairs to the front door. The old lady was by the front door of the living room, just reading a book, with that same welcoming smile. I blurted out while panting, "Gotta go get the strack from my van." I was out of breath and ready to throw up. I did a bit of jogging to my van, which is at the end of the long gravel driveway. I got into my back door of my van and locked it. It's been 15 minutes since then, and I still can't put it together. The courage to go back in. What do I do?